In modern society, the power of technology and military can undoubtedly shape a country's future. However, have you ever thought that a simple mushroom cultivation activity might also change the destiny of a country? In Papua New Guinea, an archipelago country in the Pacific, the mushroom cultivation project introduced by China has lasted for 26 years, which has not only improved the quality of life of local residents, but also helped them escape poverty. At present, about 120,000 people have benefited from it, and some of them have even gradually become rich by growing mushrooms. So, what specific work has China done in Papua New Guinea? Why can growing mushrooms create such amazing achievements? If you like our video content, please click to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive all our latest video content. Now, let's get into today's topic. In the Pacific Ocean, there is an archipelago country that is often overlooked, Papua New Guinea. The country has a population of approximately 9 million and a land area of approximately 462,800 square kilometers. Papua New Guinea's geographical location is of significant strategic importance as it lies on a key shipping lane connecting the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is this geographical advantage that historically made it a focus of competition for European colonial powers. The Dutch, French, British, and Germans all occupied the country at different times. Until September 16, 1975, Papua New Guinea declared independence, ending long-term colonial rule. However, the profound impact of colonial history has resulted in many areas still being ruled by tribes, with about 87% of the population earning less than $10 a day. After decades of poverty and chaos, many people still live in remote mountainous areas and maintain traditional tribal lifestyles. In addition, the proliferation of guns and serious social violence problems have kept the country in conflict and confrontation for a long time, making it difficult to achieve effective development. As a result, Papua New Guinea is known globally as poor and chaotic, with few local industries and a weak agriculture sector that often relies on aid from other countries. As a neighboring country of Papua New Guinea, Australia has provided more than $800 million in aid to Papua New Guinea since 1975, including support in the fields of education, medical care, health care, and government services. At the same time, the EU also provided about €200 million, mainly used to improve the local education system and rural infrastructure. However, while this aid has spurred development in parts of Papua New Guinea, it has not fundamentally improved the quality of life for local residents. Many areas still face problems of poverty and inadequate infrastructure, and agricultural production efficiency is low. By 1997, a severe drought hit the already impoverished Papua New Guinea, and famine spread rapidly, causing the number of hungry people to surge. Desperate, Papua New Guinea had to seek assistance from all over the world, including China. As early as 1998, China sent a team of dozens of agricultural technicians to Papua New Guinea to inspect the local geography and climate conditions. After several days of in-depth investigation and research, they found that the soil and climate in Papua New Guinea are very suitable for the growth of mushrooms. Therefore, they decided to promote mushroom cultivation technology here and teach this efficient cultivation method to local farmers. And the method of growing mushrooms is simple and practical. Only a mushroom shed with a simple structure is needed to grow and produce mushrooms. Moreover, this kind of mushroom shed is easy to build and does not require complicated equipment and technology. It is especially suitable for some local poor areas and small-scale growers to participate. However, when the Chinese technical team started growing mushrooms in Papua New Guinea, they found that the local climate was very humid at night, resulting in unsatisfactory mushroom yields. To solve this problem, Chinese experts introduced a technology called Jun Chao to cultivate mushrooms. As far as I know, this Junqiao technology was successfully developed by China in 1986. Its annual output per acre can exceed 25 tons. It can be harvested continuously for more than 15 years after planting once, and it can be harvested multiple times a year. It has significant sustainability. Mushrooms are formed by fungi, and their basic reproduction principle is to absorb nutrients and water through the elongation and growth of mycelium, and reproduce rapidly under suitable temperature and humidity conditions. Therefore, the combination of Chinese Junqiao technology and mushrooms is undoubtedly the best combination. But with the large-scale cultivation of mushrooms, some new challenges have begun to arise. Mushroom growth requires sterilization, but this equipment costs about $12,000. For local farmers with limited economic conditions, such expensive equipment is difficult to afford. But fortunately, Chinese agricultural experts relied on their wisdom and experience to find a cheap sterilization method. They used stones and 3 gasoline barrels to transform into a simple sterilization device, which can achieve the same effect as imported instruments and successfully solve the problem of mushroom growth and sterilization. From 1998 to now, China has provided mushroom cultivation assistance in Papua New Guinea for 26 years. During this period, China also helped Papua New Guinea form a complete mushroom industry chain, increasing their mushroom production from 0 to the current 1,000 tons/hectare. Mushroom cultivation has now become one of the most important agricultural industries in Papua New Guinea. About 120,000 local farmers have joined the ranks of mushroom cultivation, and some large-scale growers are also able to independently grow, process, and ultimately sell mushrooms. Thanks to its superior geographical location and convenient shipping conditions, almost all Papua New Guinea's mushroom products are exported to other countries in Asia and the Pacific. Although mushroom cultivation has alleviated the poverty problem of some farmers in Papua New Guinea to a certain extent, this method cannot fundamentally solve the country's hunger problem. In order to help Papua New Guinea embark on the path of sustainable development, China has begun to teach local farmers rice cultivation technology. However, because Papua New Guinea is an island country, its land and climate conditions are not suitable for traditional rice cultivation. Faced with this challenge, China's agricultural technology team did not give up, but turned to testing upland rice cultivation. In contrast, this type of rice is adapted to dry environments and is well suited to the local climate. Subsequently, Chinese experts set up 6 upland rice planting bases in the local area and led nearly 1,000 surrounding villagers to participate in upland rice planting. During this period, China provided them with more than 1,000 kilograms of upland rice seeds for planting. Through continuous training and patient guidance, the upland rice planting area has expanded to 150 hectares, with an average yield of 10 tons per hectare. Now, the promotion of upland rice brought by China not only allows farmers to achieve self-sufficiency, but also generates additional economic income, significantly improving their quality of life. It is worth mentioning that in order to thank China for the economic development projects it brought, Papua New Guinea invited China Metallurgical Construction Group to jointly develop the Lamu Nickel and Cobalt Mine project and signed an investment agreement of $1.3 billion. This is China's largest investment in the Pacific Island countries and the largest foreign direct investment received by Papua New Guinea since its independence. In addition, in 2009, China National Petroleum Corporation signed a gas purchase agreement with the Papua New Guinea LNG project, aiming to provide China with long-term natural gas resources. With years of hard work and international support, Papua New Guinea's economy is already doing very well, and people's living standards have also been significantly improved. But this achievement is not only due to the assistance provided by China, but also cannot be separated from the diligent efforts of the people of Papua New Guinea. Local people seized the opportunity and actively developed local industries, laying a solid foundation for economic prosperity. In the future, we look forward to deepening cooperation between Papua New Guinea and China in many fields and bringing more benefits to the people of the two countries. To not miss out on our future projects and news updates, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We will continue to provide you with more exciting and interesting content.